am Penstar, and this is Rose-Colored Goggles with Theme Hospital, 1997 Bullfrog Productions. Oh man! This game takes me back, and yet is surprisingly relevant to the American current healthcare system. Anyway, politics aside, we have our classic on our hands, and a classic that my patrons have voted on from a number of old school GOG classic games. So this is going to be a little bit of a mini-series here, approached from the angle of a strategy and tactics. I played this game to death back in the day. And so I will be giving you some tips and tricks in case you ever wanted to pick this oldie but goodie back up, or have never played it and want to experience one of the classics in management sims. So before we do anything else, let's give ourselves a nickname. We'll go classic here. We'll go with my nickname here. I love the main menu. I mean, yeah, call the animation as cheap as you want, but come on. Let's see, start a new game. Let me just double check. Load save game. Is there an options? No, there is not. Let's just start a new game then. Lol. Alrighty then, let us get started. Right, balance file. Medium's fine. First game, no it is not. Low res, no. No, we don't want low res. I think my computer would melt. You know, the counter would go backwards. I'll adjust the sound in just a moment. But yeah, here is the game. It is all scenarios. There is no freeform, which if I had to say that if there's one flaw in this game, the fact that it doesn't offer a randomized sandbox. But seriously, that's really all that I could say bad about this game. Everything else is awesome. Although, again, could be rose-colored goggles. Oh yeah, that music. All right, let's do something about the sound real quick. Oops. That's a bit better. Okay, so let us get started here real quick, since we are, while it is, time is indeed frozen, although, hang on. Game speed. Slowest. This will give me some time to get some stuff down. Yeah, we already got competitors going up here, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. This is the first level. We're not going to have too much of a difficulty. So yeah, we got to get our basic hospital up and running here. So the first thing you want to get actually is a reception desk. That is the first step of the process here. You also want to get yourself a fair number of benches. We'll give ourselves 8. A radiator and a plant would not be a bad idea. And let's do 2 plants. Now, what I usually like to do with benches in here is do it sort of like wedding style, where you have benches like this, and then you have yourself the minister's altar, aka the receptionist, sitting right here. Now, as far as the radiator goes, yeah, right here to keep everybody warm. Plant. Well, yes, yeah, that would block the way. So you know what? We'll put a plant here, plant here. There we go. So that takes care of the receptionist area here. This allows people to get to the receptionist desk quickly. Now, their first step after the receptionist desk is going to be the GP's office, the general practitioner's office. This is, oh yeah, we have to employ a receptionist. Hang on, let's do that real quick. Now, as far as I can tell with the staff ability, the receptionist doesn't really matter. They don't actually leave the receptionist desk ever. Yeah, plays theme park a lot. All right, I can get behind that. Right then. Yeah, I know, this game's on ultra slow speed, but again, that's so I can yap. Alright, so first up we have the general practitioner's office. We're going to want to put this nearby our receptionist desk, because that's going to be the first place people go to after going to the receptionist. What I'll probably do is put it here. Well, no, I want... Yeah, we'll put it right here, and then we'll put the door in the front.
Mad patients are asked to be as quiet as possible.
Wow, announcer! I like your announcements, lady. Trust me, I like them, but, yeah. Always put the most number of windows that you can. Ironically, you can't put them against the outside, but they like windows. Alright, now it auto-buys you the bare bones requirements of here, but you can go in here to buy a few extra things. A radiator for certain. Plant's not a bad idea either. And heck, why not a bin? Alright, now here's a little real, well, it's not even a little, it's a gigantic hint here, a little tip, if you will. Place the general practitioner's desk in a way that the GP, the doctor, does not face the camera. Like this angle and that angle are not good angles, but this angle is a good angle. And also, yeah, we'll get that. We need the chair. We want the patient to face away from the camera as well. We'll put it here in the corner so that they can get right to it from the door. Put the radiator right here. Put the plant right here. And the bin right here. Done. Yes, new patients are sent to the GP's office. Yes, I know. I will hire people and get everything once we have the basics built. So yeah, you'll see why in action, why it's so important to have the GP facing away from the camera and the patient facing away from the camera. It really helps with throughput. It's a little trick with the animations. All right. Now, as far as the there's a few other diagnosis rooms. Now, sometimes if you have a really good GP, they will bullseye the diagnosis on the first try and send the patient right to treatment. But more often than not, they're going to be sent somewhere else. They're going to need additional diagnostics. Now, the first place I like to build for additional diagnostics is the psychiatric. Interestingly, the psychiatric can be used not only to cure psychological diseases, but it can also be used to further diagnose people, even if their diagnosis isn't a psychological disease. I guess they just talk to them and get their symptoms from there. So a good secondary place, and again, you want to build this to flow. You know, they go here, they get sent to another diagnostic. You want the next diagnostic to be nearby. So we're going to go ahead and build it like right here. There's not much we can do with this little... well, actually there is something we can do with that corridor, so we'll leave that as a corridor. Put that here. We're going to build something else over there, so I'm not going to bother with the windows there. And once again, let's buy some extras. A radiator. Do not fail to put a radiator in each of your rooms, or your staff will get cold. When they get cold, they get upset. When they get upset, they will start demanding pay raises, and constantly demanding pay raises. And if they keep getting that, then you're going to lose a lot of money. Or they'll just quit. Yeah, bookcase and skeleton we can go for. I don't actually know the effects of them.
Special offer, half-price hair replacement.
All right, the screen in the psychiatric is not used very often, so you can kind of put it off to the side here. The couch is, you want to have it easy access for, and unfortunately you can't put it away from the camera. So you put it over here. Radiator is fine right here. We have a plant over here. And unfortunately, yeah, actually this works too. Alright, so we've got an extra diagnostic room. We've got our psychiatric. Now, when people actually get sick with stuff, or rather they're fully diagnosed, if it's a non-psychological disease, they need to go to the pharmacy. We're going to put the pharmacy over here. Might as well. Because that way they'll just be able to leave that way. Because that way they'll come back in here, pop in here, and then just leave. This area is going to be a little crowded, but that's okay. And we'll give them plenty of windows. This area, again, don't forget the radiator. Don't forget the plant. I don't really need the bin. Again, you want this as close. See how there's 2 spaces by this?
To be patient.
Thank you. Thank you. You see how there's 2 spaces here? The one space is where the patient stands. The other space is where the nurse stands. Right here is the most efficient way to do that. We'll put a radiator here. We'll put that there and call it done. All right, let's hire some staff. First, we got to get our psychologist right there. Ooh, and a really good one too. Yeah, you buddy, you're going in psychology. Now we need a GP. Now there's 2 different ways, 2 different schools of thoughts for GPs. You either want a really, really dopey one or the best GP you can get. You know what? We could do another psychological we'll take this guy. Middle of the road. You can't really do the extremes here in this first scenario. Yeah, she's fine. And we'll need a handyman for all the bins and whatnot. Alright, folks. Now, let's see here. Oh, we have we start the game with the inflation clinic. Oh yeah, we also need the staff room. Well, at this point, we can open up. We can get the other stuff as we go along here. Let's bring game speed back up to speed.
Patient message, credit cards required.
Alright, let's get a staff room going. I think that's not enough for it, is it? Alright, you do need a minimum of 4 with. Okay, well, good to know. I don't have I have most of these strategies memorized, but not all of them. We'll want a staff room over here that does not have to be nearby. Yeah, the pool table is probably one of the better ideas until you can start getting the more advanced stuff, and place the pool table first. Now there's yeah, let's widen that a little bit. You do want a larger one because you want that pool table. That pool table helps people relax a lot faster. All right, so our first person, they went to the receptionist. Now watch this. He sits down, scratches his head, boom, done. Nothing, and we got the uncommon cold. Small particles of snot in the air, runny nose, sneezing, discolored lungs, a big swig of the uncommon cough medicine. Yeah, all the diseases here are, it's a fax machine. I love it. Whoa, hi there. All right, we cured them. And here, hang on. We have exhausted all of our diagnosis, and we are, machines on this patient. We are still not sure what is wrong. What should we do with this patient? Yeah, we don't even know. We're got nothing here. Now, as far as further diagnosing bloaty head, this one's tough because we don't have the more advanced diagnostics machines. I think, well, at least this patient will just send home. But I forget if general diagnosis will allow us to get more info on them. So let's give that a try. Lovely. Alright, once again, a plant and a radiator. We'll want to hire another doctor. Patients are going to need to use the screen in this room quite frequently, so... Beautiful. Let's get another doctor. Tickles Trout. Alright, Trout Tickler. Alright, let's get this game speed back up again. Alright, now we just need more patients. We've got this whole hospital ready to go. Yeah, as your reputation goes up, you'll get more and more patients. Alright, so let's just follow her. She's, alright, hit the receptionist, get sent to the GP. Oh, that's the other thing so they're going to start queuing outside the GP's office. So once they hit the door, you're going to want to put a few more benches nearby. That way they don't wander too far from the GP's office. Same goes for the nurse's office and the general diagnosis. Never have too many benches. Alright, so she's back for more diagnostics. Sits, scratch head.
Patients, please keep your germs to yourself.
The light bulb means we figured out what was wrong with her. We got the squits. Eating pizza found under the cooker. Ew. Surely you can guess. A gluttonous mix of stringy pharmaceutical chemicals solidify the patient's inside. Ew. Alright, so she's got herself a cure. We got ourselves $400. And $400 for a single swing of medicine. Again, this game was very highly predictive of modern medicine, at least in the US, which is really, really accurate given that this is a British-made game. Alright. This needs to be closer to him. Or rather, this radiator needs to be out of the way. Actually, these two need to be swapped. This is going to force him to get out. That will make it run... invisibility. This is one of the harder ones to cure. This is where you need an ace GP in order to even have a chance at it. Do we have any ace GPs for hire? You want Consulate, the guys with the big car here. Nah. 59% chance that, yeah. You can't further diagnose invisibility patients without a scanner room, and we haven't invented that yet. You won't on this scenario. And having patient deaths, not so good. I'll send them home. Which is unfortunate because you get a butt ton of money for curing invisibility. Like, that is one of your big money makers. Alright, I think we just need to speed things up a little bit. Alright, these blue things means these guys are cold. I might want to get a couple more radiators. Do bear in mind that radiators will increase the your heating bill, so to speak. So don't go too crazy with it. And if you place them too densely, they will make your employees too hot and produce the same, essentially the same effect as they would if they had not. Let's see here. All right, morale's still nice and high for everybody. Tiredness is getting up there. We're gonna have a bunch of people hitting the staff room. Let's hit policy. Go to the staff room. Why don't you go at 40%?
Doctor required in GP's office.
King Bernard of the Netherlands has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Yeah, of course. All these invisibility people. 79%? I'll take the chance.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Boy, all the invisibles are coming here. 58%? Not high enough. Our nurses...
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Our nurse is currently coming back from break. 68%? Not quite high. I like 75 and above. Alright, let's see if we can get our first invisibility cure without killing the guy.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
I mean, it always look like they cure, but if you get a boo, then bad things. Hey! Hey, 1,400 bucks there. And no death. Worth the risk. Oh, we gotta build a bloaty head clinic. An inflation clinic, rather. Yeah, we'll put it back here. Doesn't need to, the inflator is a machine-type cure, so it's unique to that one disease. But you're gonna need to build a lot of these things as the game goes on. Right now, we only have to worry about this inflation clinic here. All right, back to normal speed. And then, yeah, all right. So you can get additional diagnostics for a bloaty head at General Diagnostics.
A VIP is currently visiting. Doctor required in GP's office.
I think, yeah, let's get one more doctor since we got, can we get an ace? No, we can get a moron, though. Eh, we can make do with the staff we have. They'll cycle out and... See how that tiredness dropped there pretty quickly? 84? I'll take the chance. Hopefully this guy just doesn't die in front of the VIP. What do we have here? Is heaped piles standing around water coolers.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Oh boy, this one's funny. This one's a fun one. Hang on. Don't die. Yeah! Thirsty people, eh? Mission's almost over.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Bam! Yeah, that's totally how medicine works. But hey, it's worth a decent amount of money. And one more cure, and we are golden. 82. Yeah, we'll take the chance. Not that we're going to need it. And we've stayed above 1,000, so we are golden.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
No death, no death, no death! Alright! Woohoo! TV personalities, our first psychological thing. So this one can only be cured in the psychology room. You need to increase the value of your hospital to 5,500. What's our value now? That's lovely. It's worth enough money. What are you talking about, game? We should be winning anytime soon. Oh, 80%. You know what? I'm feeling luck is not gonna catch up to us, so we're gonna send him home because I don't want to get the bad press. Not bad for a medical establishment. All right, so whoa, loudness. Sorry about that, headphone users. If the ministry are very impressed by your hospital running abilities, you're certainly a golden boy in the health department. Think you'd prefer a slightly tougher job, though. Be paid a salary of, wow, that's not a lot. For running a hospital? Yes, we would love a job there. All right, folks. So this has been our first gig. Just more of a tutorial level, getting through with the basics. The next level will give us more challenges, more diseases, more concepts that we need to manage, and a slightly trickier shape to the hospital, and also not quite as much money rolling out there for us. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!